Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream. As you guys may or may not know, I have two other channels, FoxBoss9 and LeboView. On those channels I have reviews of products and I also have repairs. Now most of my RV repairs are now done on this channel. However, there were quite a few repairs and items that I reviewed for RVs on my other channels previous. So what I'm going to do with you now is share with you one of those videos.
I've been riding on a daydream.
Hi, thanks for joining me on another video of yet another strange project I had done in the past, actually over the summer, and I wanted to share it with you. What this is a swamp cooler, a redneck air conditioner. Let's go right to it. Nothing real special about the design here, kind of user friendly. But what this is a cheap small cooler I picked up at a yard sale. I think I paid $2 for it, and what you're seeing is a fan that's mounted inside this. It's a fruit basket. This is a fruit basket from, I think, Walmart or something, and the fan itself was from a dehumidifier that was out of commission. The compressor was bad, and it was a low pint rating anyway, so we went ahead and scrapped it out, and I kept the fan. Basically out west, these are very popular coolers. This part here, of course, is just a corner from a corner junction for heating and cooling ductwork. It's nice because I can change this all around and pretty much put it in any direction that I want. Inside, we'll take a look here. Well, actually, we'll look at the bottom here. You can see the fan. Once I cut the two pieces here, I put some great stuff in there so the gap wasn't being forced air. And then this here, I cut tabs on the flange so I can bend them out to hold it in place. You got to be real careful with this. It's very sharp. The electric plug obviously runs into this. There's a junction here, and some of the wires go to the on-off switch that's for the fan, and some of the wiring goes through here. It's hardwired into this real small pump. I picked this up at Lowe's. The pump then obviously has a hose, and then the hose runs up to this elbow, and this elbow goes through this PVC, which has holes drilled all along the bottom here, and then it goes into this junction or elbow through this small piece of PVC to this shutoff valve. So it'll mainly, even though some of it will come out those holes because they're on the bottom and gravity wants to let the water flow out, it'll continue on through and then out this valve. However, when I close this valve off, the water then at that point will travel at a great rate over this media, and this is a dehumidifier filter media, and it's designed to get wet and stay saturated. And then what happens is whenever I turn on the fan forces air through this side, and most of the air forces itself through here to this side, and at that point the water starts getting evaporated and the cool air comes out this side through this port. If you fill this with water above the pump level, it does a good job and it does cool. However, if you put ice in here, it does even better than that. Of course, the cool ice causes the air to come cool, be cooler that's coming out, but also then the water is evaporating, so it's got a twofold effect, because the evaporative process is so much greater in a dry climate that it cools that much better. Whenever you turn it on, this is really all the noise that it makes. That's on high. It's got a 2-speed fan, but I went ahead and wired it for high. And the air that comes out is pretty considerable. What you want to make sure is that your fan size and the amount of air that it moves isn't so great that it tries to blow the lid off. So you got to make sure that the port is large enough in diameter to allow that air to come out, and you have to make sure that the fan is strong enough to be able to blow air through that media whenever it's saturated, so it will evaporate. Fans, the way they're designed on a car or anything with a shroud like this, the fan blade should be half in, half out. Whatever the dividing factor is, whatever the shrouding is, in this case there's like a Venturi shroud, the blades are halfway in those, halfway outside or this side of that shroud edge, and halfway on the other side of that shroud edge. Same with your fan on your car. The blade should basically be halfway in the fan shroud hidden and halfway out the fan shroud, the part that you see spinning whenever the car runs. If this is a project that you think you might want to jump into, go right ahead. I suggested it was easy, it was fun, but anybody that lives out west, it's probably a good idea to have one sitting around. All you got to do is throw some water in it and have yourself some cool air blown on you whenever you're working out in your hot garage. Well, I appreciate your checking out my videos again, and if you like it, click the link down below to subscribe. I'll have more projects on the way, or make sure you click the like button if you'd like to see more just like this. Again, thank you very much.